So in this one, I would like to show you Magit. So let me open up my configuration. All you have to do is use package Magit, and you have to make sure it's installed. So if you're on package.el, you just type ensure t, or if you're on straight.el, you use straight and t, and you just save this, like save your configuration file, control X, control S, and go to the end of this line and control X, control E. So this will grab Magit for you. It's not typically a Git client, it's like a control center for Git. So without wasting much of our time, let me show you how. So for example, I have this directory Python, and I have some dump file over here. So it's pretty useless stuff. So for example, if I need to push this code to Git, or if I need to create a Git repository for this, all I need to do is control X G. So it'll ask me where I need to initialize the Git repository. And if I hit return or enter, it'll ask me create repository in this directory. I hit Y for yes. And you can see this is Magit over here. So currently it's telling us like we have untracked files, number of files. So if I hit tab over here, I can see number of files. If I need to minimize, I can hit tab again. So for example, if I need to stage this file or stage some file, I can do, like, if I do a question mark, shift and question mark in Magit, it will give you this help. So all these are like the commands you can use. So these are like single keys. Like if you want to commit something, you hit C. If you want to stage something, you hit S, stuff like that. So for example, if I want to stage this, I can do an S. So you can see it's staged. So we can select multiple and hit stage. So you can see it's staged now. And if I need to commit this, I can do a C. So it'll ask me like how I wanted to commit this. So I'm just going to do a regular commit with C again. And now this will give me this pop-up. And in this one, in this buffer, you can type your commit message over here. So I'm just going to type like initial commit, for example. So that's done. So this is actually a capture buffer. So you can do control C to save that. Now if you see to this, like if you open this and see your recent commits, if you hit tab, you can see you have this master. So here if you go and hit return, you can see the changes, or else like if you hit enter, you can see the changes done. You can see the user mail, stuff like that, and you can see the changes made also. And at any point, if you don't know which key to press, or if you forgot which key to press, just hit shift and question mark. It'll pop up this amazing help. So here you have options for apply, here you have options for branching, you have commit, clone, stuff like that. So whichever you want to use, you can use that. And it's pretty useful while you're working on Git. You don't need to type like git commit -m and double quotes and a message, stuff like that. This will do that for you. So if for example, if I minimize this, like if I hit Q, I can exit out of this, and control G to exit out of that mini buffer. If I hit Q, it will close out Magit for me. Move to my terminal over here. Inside this, if I cd into that Python directory again, if I do a git status, you can see on branch. So we already have the git repository main like done. You can do a git log, so it will pop up the messages, stuff like that. So initial commit, you can see that. So that's done from Magit. So that's pretty much useful, and you don't need to type something like instead of like doing something like git commit -m and something. Instead of doing this, all you can do is Control X G to invoke your Magit. And if I have done some changes to this, I'm just going to save the file, and you can see I have this unsaved changes. So this is unstaged. So if I hit tab, it will explain what I have done after that. So this is what I've done, this is the change. So if I need to stage this, I can do S to stage the file, and if I need to commit, I can do CC again and just type like added some dumb stuff and Control C again. So that have been added to the commit section, so you can see that. So if you want to branch this, you can hit B. Want to do a branch, just create a new branch, starting branch at master, and I can do a branch name here. So just type something like trial. So that's the branch name. Now if I hit shift and question mark again, you can see this help. So if I need to like move, for example, I can do that. So that's the beauty of Magit. And for some case, like if you have done some changes and there is no change in your Magit status, you can hit G to refresh. So that's pretty much it about Magit. And you can like pretty much use shift and question mark to see whatever you want with that. So it's pretty self-explanatory. So I hope this one was helpful. I hope you all have a wonderful day.